在天色破晓之前，我们要更加勇敢，等待日出是最耀眼的瞬间。向前跑，迎着冷夜和潮汐，生命的广阔不离寂寞，难怎能感到日期苟延残喘，不如走起来，说吧，为了心中的美好，不妥协直到变老。
I can make everything work for you. I can give you both TK construction and the land that you want.
What do you mean?
You know what I mean.
You treat me like a 3-year-old, Mr. Wang.
TK construction is insolvent, and you don't know if that precious land can be used for other purposes in the future. You have no choice then. To divest TK construction is a legitimate procedure. So remember, you can only get what you want if I can make it happen.
You want me to help you become the president?
It's going to be mutually beneficial, don't you think?
What if you become the president, but refuse to divest TK Construction? What can I do to you then?
So what do you suggest that we do?
This won't work unless you and I are in the same boat.
What do you mean by that?
After TK is divested, you will become a 49% shareholder. I will hold the stocks for you.
It's a deal.
It's tricky now. We can't get in touch with the president. We don't know the truth about the land in the rural area. The board stands unequivocally behind Mr. Wang. Unless all the other leaders reach a consensus, there won't be checks and balances to limit Mr. Wang's power.
Come in.
Maria,
What's the problem?
you no longer believe the president, do you?
It doesn't matter whether I do or not. I only value the facts, Miss Su.
Mr. Wang talks of an entrusted shareholding agreement between the president and Xia Ming. There's no truth in that at all.
Su Xiao, I do understand what you're feeling right now. Of course, I understand that you want to help the president. However, you know very well that you have no authority to deal with this matter. You can't do anything about it. Mr. Wang is the chief vice president, according to the Division of Labor. He's the one in charge of the group's operations when the president isn't around.
I know I can't do anything, but I know that you can.
You're wrong. I'm the director of HR. I can't tell the vice president what to do.
You just don't want to, Maria.
My advice is, for you to look at the bigger picture. Don't be limited by the present. Mr. Wang already has the support of the board. If something does happen to Mr. Xiao, then Mr. Wang will become the group's next president.
So is that what you're expecting to happen?
Yes.
No. If this was truly your stance, you wouldn't have told me that Mr. He from TH forced his employees to quit their jobs.
That's a different matter.
Maria. Maria.
Didn't you hear what David said in there? There's nothing we can do.
You know that David is just a tool. And you know he only thinks about money. Every day he thinks about how to maximize the profits and nothing else. But we're not the same as him. We're not cold-blooded people like them. Maria. You mustn't allow them to take full control of you. Don't ever let them manipulate you.
I'll call them in for a meeting. But it will be your job to persuade them. It's all up to you now.
Thank you. Thank you, Maria.
Maria, what is this all about?
Miss Su Xiao here has a story to tell all of you. So I called you all here because we might as well listen together. Perhaps we'll all be inspired. Is that all right?
Let's take a listen then.
Some time ago, I met a senior in our industry. He used to be a bricklayer. Born in 1949 when China was established, he was born and raised in the countryside. In the early 1980s, he came to work in Shanghai. Because he had good skills, he was recruited by a company and became the leader of the bricklayers in that company. In his prime, this humble bricklayer led over 100 people in that company. But then he grew old and he lost his strength to work. He returned to his hometown, only to find his house collapsed. His son dead because of an illness, and his daughter-in-law remarried. The poor man had nothing left. He went back to the city with his grandson, and he tried his best to make a living. He wanted to keep on working, but because he was already old, no one wanted to hire him. Then one day, the company he used to work for learned of his situation and arranged for him to live in a temporary building. That temporary building is located near the Shangguan Art Gallery. Over 30 other families live there. All of them used to be construction workers. These workers have constructed countless buildings in the big city. But none of the flats they constructed actually belong to them. I don't really know their names, but I know that all of them used to work for the same company for many years. And this company is Shanghai.
That's Mr. B.A. Shipping. Is that him?
Yes, it's him.
At first, the president also disliked my all-employee stock ownership plan. Then I took him to that place. While we were on our way back, the president told me this.
That was Mr. B.A. That man used to lead a group of bricklayers. In the beginning, all the bricklayers were trained by him. His name's not B.A., but his skills were too bloody awesome. That's why everybody calls him Mr. B.A. I always thought that he went back to his hometown and lived a good retired life.
So, gentlemen, in my opinion, Yinghai doesn't belong to the president. It doesn't belong to its leaders or to me. It belongs to all the employees of Yinghai, including our past employees and the future ones. Yinghai's foundation is made up of everyone. Now, if anyone falls behind, then there won't be a Yinghai.
Go back, the two of you.
Oh, Japing. Go back.
Ming Yu, on behalf of the board, I'd like to inform you that your investigation on Xia Ming will surely have a negative impact on the group. You must release him. Until the president has returned, then the group will be managed by all its leaders working together.
Well, Shu, you came here just in time. Take a look. He came clean.
What are you doing here?
That Wang Mingyu is such a dirty dog. What did he do to you, huh?
Well, what else can he do? He made trouble as usual.
I'll
Hey,
have it
come
out
on,
with
Uncle,
that
cut it
Mingyu.
out. Don't make more trouble.
Doesn't he know that I'm still alive? How dare he?
We should just go. I'm all right, Uncle. I can deal with it.
Is there any news about the president?
Nothing yet.
Before, I always wished he would get in serious trouble. But now that it's actually happened, I don't feel comfortable about it at all. Do you have any idea who did this?
Well, who knows? What's the matter now?
It wasn't you, was it?
Of course not, Uncle.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, absolutely.
You brat, don't you dare lie to me.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me.
What exactly did you give Wang Mingyu?
The deal with the president. The president isn't who you think he is.
So what do you think I should do?
If I tell you, will you listen to me?
Yeah, tell me.
I told you a long time ago. I told you that the Yinghai group has its own way of functioning. You simply can't interfere with it. Can't we just turn a blind eye to what's happening? Now what, Xiao? You even got the president involved. What should we do now? I'm sorry, I drank too much.
It's all right. It's already late. I should go home. Don't drink too much.
Hey, Xiao. Are you really okay?
Of course I am. It's actually you I'm worried about. You broke up with Bei all of a sudden, and moved to a new place. I was worried that something bad happened to you. But I understood it just now. It's just that you chose differently. I'm glad you did. I have to go.
Get home safe.
Don't worry. Nothing will happen to the president.
Good morning, Mr. Wong.
Good morning.
I shouldn't have kept the land in the rural area from you. The thing is, I was worried that you would think wrongly of Xia Ming. Also, it's difficult to accommodate those people who live there. So before coming up with a solution, I wanted to stall first. I admit it was my fault.
Do you think that these words would mean anything to me now?
I know it's irrelevant now. But after all, you and I have been brothers for decades. So at this point, I know that I have to give you an explanation.
Is an explanation the only thing you owe me? Ever since the cement incident, you've always been holding grudges against me. You could have just told me about it. You drew the bow but didn't shoot, and you slowly cut the flesh with a blunt knife. First, you took away my power to purchase materials, then you merged the T subsidiaries. In the end, even Xia Ming will be on the same level as me.
You see the power I took away from you. but you fail to see your own problems? Wang Mingyu, you think I'm not aware of the many things you did behind my back? Now listen to me. Are you not the one to blame for the T subsidiary's current situation? Ever since you abused the power of purchasing materials and exploited the subsidiaries, I've been constantly warning you. Did you ever stop? That didn't stop you, and you went even further and redoubled your efforts. What do you want me to do?
Cut the crap. We'll let the board handle this. Let's meet at the shareholders' meeting.
President,
When I wasn't here, what happened to the merger of the T subsidiaries?
it was put on hold for a while. Everyone was really worried.
Worried about what? It's all right now. Go back to work, focus on your job. Even if the sky falls, the merger of the T subsidiaries continues. After that, there will be an IPO. We can't make any mistakes.
But the shareholders' meeting...
It's all right. I've been the president for decades. I've seen this happen so many times. Now go back to work.
Okay. Please ask Mr. Liu to contact us when convenient. Yes, all right. President.
Contact Li Dawei.
Sure.
Hi, Mr. Xiao.
Mr. Ha doesn't answer all of my calls.
Well, you see, some time ago, Mr. He got injured while he was hunting, and he's still recovering. If you have concerns, you can just tell me.
It's about the shareholders meeting scheduled tomorrow. I just wanted to exchange ideas with him.
Oh, yes, Mr. He told me about this. He thinks that the shareholders' interests can be violated. Also, the shareholders have the right to unite in order to protect their interests.
I understand. Please tell Mr. Ha that I hope he recovers soon.
Will do. Thank you.
It's getting late. Go on home. Have an early night.
I'm sorry. President, I believe you can win. I will support you.
Please come in.
Should I wear slippers?
Oh,
I'll do it.
no, let me do it.
Oh.
Have you had dinner?
Not yet.
Well, would you like some noodles?
Sure.
Okay, in a minute.
Okay.
I mixed in egg and tomatoes. There's more in the pot.
You're very good at cooking.
It's the only thing I'm good at. Do you want some sauce?
Sure.
I have more. Oh, wait, let me do it for you. I'll do it. This is chicken with prickly ash.
Ah.
This is beef and shiitake mushroom. This is seafood. This is chili sauce.
Did you make all these?
Uh-huh. That's really spicy. Is it spicy?
替命运的风正呼啸而过，昨日种种，人若无处可躲，不如迎着，让发梢随风。别怕，阴影只是在头顶之上，有光在绽放。我们都值得去留不可留的未曾有，奔向现实的出口，却在奔跑中学会了接受。涌出回忆的筹谋，却在心底中酿出了温柔。出发后就别停留在路口，别回头。沉睡的那些人还在黑暗中追着梦。
You wrote this, am I right?
Yes.
Read it to us.
As I am laden with the heavy weight of guilt and regret, I write this letter of confession. For the sake of over 30 families who live in that land, I agreed to the President's shareholding entrustment request. After Mr. Wang found out about it, he has been trying to persuade me to do only the right thing and to be an honest person. I can no longer hide this delicate matter from public, personal, or legal considerations. The dealing had no written agreement. It was merely a gentleman's promise. All the stocks of the T subsidiaries that my uncle Huang Lilin and I own will all belong to the President.
It was a gentleman's agreement. We'll never know if he just made this thing up. Of course they wouldn't make a written agreement for such a questionable deal like this one.
Everyone,
Yes, I agree.
silence, please. Although there was no written agreement, we do have a witness who can prove this. The manager of the security department of the group heard the deal between the president and Xia Ming that day. He's waiting downstairs, waiting to be called in. I will tell him to come up right now.
That's correct. The witness was there. And he heard that the president wanted to make a deal with me that day. He was the one who reported it to Mr. Wang. That's why Mr. Wang learned about the land in the rural area. Then Mr. Wang put together the issues about that land in the all-employee stock ownership plan and concluded that Mr. Zhao wanted me to hold shares for him. Logically, it does make sense. If I wasn't directly involved in it, I would have believed it too.
What do you mean by that?
Mr. Wang, you really are quite impressive. You even managed to get them to investigate the president. When the president couldn't do anything, you took the chance and influenced public opinion. You did everything to make sure that the leaders of the group and the board team up with you. If you stopped right there, it's possible that the president will be removed from his post in today's shareholders' meeting. After all, a shareholding entrustment damages the interest of the entire group. There's no doubt that the shareholders would rather believe your statement. But you were too determined to win. You got too impatient. You wanted to make this into an incontrovertible proof and bring down the president once and for all. First, you tried to win over Su Xiao. After you failed, you came straight to me. And you interrogated me in the name of the board. However, you made a promise to me in private that if I helped you become the president, you would divest TK Construction. You said I would have 51% of shares, and you would have 49%, and that I would hold the stocks for you.
Mr. Wang, what happened exactly? What does he mean?
Who wants a shareholding entrustment?
He's obviously framing me. Come on, everyone, think about it for a second. The president deliberately kept the rural land a secret, then made this all-employee stock ownership plan of the T subsidiaries in order to give the stocks to Xia Ming and his uncle. This is solid evidence I'm presenting, and I'm not making it up. If I didn't find out in time, he would have managed to do it.
At that time, we already started the process of divesting TK. Also, only Su Xiao, the president, and I knew about the land in the rural area at that time. If the president really wanted to gain profits through a shareholding entrustment, why didn't he just divest TK Construction? Why did he approve an all-employee stock ownership plan? If you were to choose between 49 and 51%, it wouldn't be so difficult. As long as you're not stupid, right?
Well said, Xia Ming. Since you know which one to choose if you're not stupid, are you telling us that you're not normal? You just said that I promised to divest TK, and afterwards I let you have 51% of the company. Why didn't you choose that then? If you had to choose between 51% and nothing, it wouldn't be hard either. As long as you're not stupid, am I right?
You only see the land in the rural areas, but you fail to see the people living there. You were focusing on the issue of the all-employee stock ownership plan, but you failed to notice that it's for everyone. Wang Mingyu, you no longer take people into consideration. You only care about profits.
Mr. Wang, did you forget that there was also a video camera that was set up inside that office where you and I talked that day? You remember it correctly. You turned the video camera off. But we live in a time where technology is incredibly advanced. You see, I installed a universal remote control on my phone. I don't think that you checked the video recording afterwards. You want me to help you become the president.
It's going to be mutually beneficial.
Everyone, we can ask the security department to send the digital video here. Then we will know if Mr. Wang did make a deal with me that day, that he would divest TK after he becomes the president.
Nonsense! I was trying to trick you! Why would I?
That universal remote control? I only installed it this morning.
Mr. Wang, what are you doing here? Mr. Wang, do you and the President have a misunderstanding?
What misunderstanding? When the group was restructured in the past, I offered to start a new company. I founded TC and didn't cause trouble. I thought the President would remember my kindness. Now the subsidiaries will be merged, with Xia Ming as general manager. He didn't even ask for my opinion. I just don't understand what I am to the President anymore.
I truly understand how you feel. I remember what Shu Feng said to me once. He said that every one of us are tools of the President. I was also confused at the time. Then as I started working with the President, I began to understand. Don't you see? The President is a helmsman. It's his duty to look only in the right direction. As a subordinate, all I have to do is to keep up with him and follow his lead. Otherwise, I'll be left behind. And it's not just me, or you, Mr. Wang. It's the same for everyone.
The all-employee stock ownership plan of the T subsidiaries. This was conceptualized by Ms. Su Xiao, the Vice Chief Financial Manager. When she came to me with this proposal, I was very angry. I told her that I didn't pay her to try and overthrow the President. She just answered me with one sentence. She said that the group is a community with a shared future. I was dumbfounded. ENG has been making profits all these years. I am confident that more profits will come in the future. But apart from making profits, we must focus on something else as well. Responsibility. Social responsibility. We shouldn't just make profits for ourselves. We also have to turn around and see if our employees are keeping pace with us. ENG means the sea of victory. The victory of one person or a group of people doesn't make ENG. Only if everyone succeeds do we become ENG. Right now, we will be restarting the IPO. The purpose is to be completely transparent, to go public and show everyone what kind of enterprise ENG wants to become. Will we become an enterprise where both the employees and the shareholders share the same future and prosper together? Or an enterprise that only values the interests of the shareholders? Gentlemen, this is for you to decide.
Didn't you worry that the all-employee stock ownership plan wouldn't be approved?
You know, I remember this old saying. It says there are only two most difficult things on Earth. The first one is to try and get money from other people. The other one is to plant ideas in the minds of other people. So if I fail to do it the first time, I am going to try again. I want to know if you really did make a deal with the president.
I did.
I want us to make a deal then. I can keep those people there. On the condition that you'll be the general manager of the merged subsidiaries. You owe it to the T subsidiaries. And I know I also owe it to them.
That moment I realized that I was the one being narrow-minded.